All right. Finally, Dallas Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott alleged in a new lawsuit that he's the victim of an elaborate extortion plot. So he reportedly filed a lawsuit in Texas on March 11th, and in response to a letter he received earlier this year, which threatened to go public with allegations of sexual assault. So the accuser's attorney noted that she is willing to forego pursuing criminal charges along with disclosing this information to the public in exchange for compensating her for her mental anguish that she has suffered. She was requesting $100 million in damages. The letter claimed that the pain and trauma of the alleged assault has made a significant impact on the woman's life, so much that she had to attend therapy and counseling and will require future therapy and counseling. He was given until February 16th to respond. In his 11-page countersuit, he alleged defamation and slander, defamation per se, civil extortion, duress, business disparagement, kind of the list goes on and on and on. His attorney hit back at the woman's completely fabricated accusations in a statement as well. So this is very interesting as well. I didn't think that we would have this to talk about, but a $100 million extortion plot. Why did he decide to go public with this? Is this like kind of the only avenue he really could take in this?
Well, Christina, it's the circle of life, and we talked about at the top of the show, but sometimes the best defense is a good offense. And, when we talked about Andy Cohen and we talked about Leah's case, we said that, well, whatever's in a lawsuit is protected. It can't be the basis of a defamation suit. But here, there wasn't a lawsuit that was filed. It was a demand letter. So potentially, if that demand was published to third parties, Dak Prescott can sue for defamation. And here's something to know about extortion. You can make a demand, but you can't threaten to go to law enforcement if someone doesn't pay your demand. That's considered extortion under most states. So you can go to law enforcement, you can report a sexual assault or a rape, but you can't necessarily say, pay me, or I'm going to go to law enforcement. And lawyers before have been caught up in extortion cases. Michael Avenatti, Stormy Daniels' attorney, tried to shake down Nike, and he's in federal prison for this. So obviously we don't know what happened behind the scenes between Dak Prescott's lawyers and the accuser, but those lawyers need to be very careful. Generally speaking, your best bet as a lawyer is to file a lawsuit that protects you from any defamation claim, any extortion claim, because all that's privilege. So clearly, Prescott's lawyers thought a lawsuit was going to be filed if the demand was rejected. So they decided to get out ahead of it for those PR reasons and filed a lawsuit themselves.
Now, he is seeking $100 million. He's seeking $1 million in relief and plans to donate the money to a foundation. Do we think that he'll ever see that money? Where do you kind of see this one playing out?
It's possible. We've seen celebrities do this before. Obviously, Johnny Depp donated his defamation lawsuit proceedings to charity. Gwyneth Paltrow in her ski accident case famously asked for $1. So I don't think Dak Prescott needs the money, but he's really trying to send a message to this woman that, listen, if you're going to threaten me with a lawsuit, you better prepare to go forward. Now, oftentimes victims of sexual assault are afraid to go forward. So if she was truly a victim, I would not be afraid to go after Dak Prescott or any celebrity, but obviously we don't know what happened here. Prescott is saying that any sexual contact was entirely consensual, and of course the victim is saying that she's raped. So this is something that's going to have to play out in a court of law.